Hello and welcome to this Natural Health for Families webinar. So if there are any questions at the end, you can just, if you're on the recording, you can just comment on the YouTube or just contact me via socials, that's fine. If you're on the live tonight, then you can just put in the chat or you can speak, unmute at the end too. So, a little bit about me. So, I have been using oils for about 4 years now. And this picture on the left, this is Miles, my soon to be 5-year-old tomorrow. And this is how old he was when I started using oils. So, he was about 11 months old. He's obviously born in January. So, I was getting a bit nervous going into the colder months around November time, and I wanted something to boost his immune system, but naturally. So something that was safe to use the whole family and with him. And as I looked into it, I sort of realised that not a lot of natural things is advised to use with younger babies, less than a year old. So I looked at homeopathy, which found a little bit too complicated for me, but I found that essential oils are really quite easy to use and safe to use with everybody. So that got me into the whole rabbit hole for all the oils. And then this is us in the summer last year. So I've now got a second little boy. He's 18 months now. And I've used oils with him throughout the pregnancy with him and from day one, just at the day that he was born. So he was born via C-section, so I had a lot of recovery oils for myself, and then for him, for that, well, I think it's quite stressful to be born via C-section. The shock and just easing him into the world, I feel like the oils really helped him in that respect as well. So yeah, I've been doing now the business side for about 3 years after I realised that these oils can be really beneficial for myself as well. I was initially just thinking of my family and how we can manage the struggles that generally babies growing up get, like fevers, coughs, colds. All of that can be managed with these natural oils. So the goal of this workshop is to empower you. So you should be able to feel empowered to take control of your health naturally, feel confident that you can use these oils for your health, happiness, and your home as well. And know how to use the top 10 core essential oils and where to find the information to help you get started. So if you have some paper or just take a mental note of just some top health concerns that you might be having going on, it might not be just you, it might be like me when I started. You might have little ones that you have health concerns about. Maybe you're being very proactive and you want to boost your immune system. Maybe it's energy levels, or even something like weight loss, anything really, anxiety, sleep, yeah, anything at all. Just take a mental note of those. If you want to write in the chat what sort of things crop up to you for you, we can look into it in a bit more depth at the end, or you can message me and we can have a little like personalized chat. So we do have choices, and this is at the base of my values is the conventional and natural. So we can use both. It's not one or the other, but it's good to have the choice. So the conventional medicine is designed to manage symptoms, and they're made with isolated synthetic ingredients, and there are many side effects, both known and unknown as well. With natural approach, you've got it addresses the body's needs and root causes. So you're sort of investigating it a little bit more. You're realizing how your body is reacting. So, for example, like headaches, for example, isn't one oil fits all, and it allows you to sort of investigate why you're getting that headache, why you're feeling like this, and it just helps you have that connection with your remedy as well. So these oils are extracted from plants, and it's safe with no side effects. You're welcome to screenshot any of this if you want to come back and look at anything. There's quite a lot of information on the screen. So the purity of oils matter because you will not get the same effect with a synthetic substance. It may even cause you to feel worse. So unfortunately, the essential oil industry isn't regulated, so companies can put 100% pure when they can have as little as 4 or 5% inside. Which, if you've used oil before and you found like it leaves that like oily residue, or it gives you an instant headache, there's some red flags there. Also, you've got things like warning labels that say hazardous to life, or flammable is another one, because they're often mixed with alcohol. And yeah, fragrance is not essential oil. It's basically just been made in a lab, so it's not even seen a plant, or it might be mixed together, or use cheaper plants. Like rose is a very adulterated oil because it's quite expensive. It takes about 10,000 petals of rose to make just 5 ml essential oil of that, and so that one is usually very, very diluted, or what's the word, used as like cheaper plants. So like geranium's quite similar, so they'll use that one and not get the purity that doTERRA has there. And I've written at the top here, research from 80% of the world's essential oils are adulterated, and there's a study made of 50 of the top essential oils, and doTERRA was just one of 3 companies who tested pure. And lavender is the most adulterated oil because it's quite easily made. So a lot of people tend to hate lavender, but then once they try real doTERRA lavender, they convert to loving it, which is nice. So you can trace your oils with doTERRA. So on the bottom of the bottle, you've got the code, which you can just go into source2you.com, and then it will bring up the lab results for all that batch. So you've got the testing there as well if you'd like to look into those. So just show that there's no contaminants in there. There's no, to say it's from the bark. There's nothing else in there. And also another thing to know is that plants need to grow where their soil and climate is perfect for them to thrive. This enhances the immune system of the plant, ensuring it is the best for us to use effectively. So 96% of doTERRA oils are exclusively for doTERRA and not for any other company. So we've got oregano, that's from Turkey. We've got Roman chamomile, which is from the UK. But yeah, some countries do more than one plant. And it just helps the immune system of those plants to help us better as well. So here are some co-impact sourcing principles. So this is just a little bit more about the company and where we're sourcing and helping the workers on the farms as well. Got some building suppliers to capacity, generates jobs. Again, feel free to screenshot this. So the 3 ways we can use these essential oils is aromatically. So this is the easiest, quickest way to use them. You can just pop open the bottle and just smell straight from the bottle. You can put it in a diffuser, 1 or 2 drops cupped in your palms and then cupped over your nose and mouth, and just breathe in that way. This is a good way to like cleanse the air if you're diffusing. Very good one for clearing the airways, and supports the mood and emotions very quickly as well, because as it goes up your nose, it goes through the limbic system and affects your brain. This is also good for help sleep, and with the breathing and the oils, it just brings your nervous system into balance. Second way is topically. So this is diluted in a roller bottle or in a massage. You can put them directly on the skin, some more than others, but we'll get into that. So yeah, if you put say lavender onto the skin, it will absorb quickly. There's no oily residue with that. It will absorb directly where you have put it, so the carrot oil will help get that moving around better surface area. And so this is a good way for joints and muscles, and soles of the feet is a good way to get it into your bloodstream as well. So, and then the third way, which is my favorite way, and is doTERRA oils only. So just check that it's definitely safe to use as well, because not all of these oils are safe to use internally. So you can use it internally via gel capsule. So you can have some ready-made capsules, or you can put these oils into capsules. So if you don't like the taste of something, the empty capsules are really handy for that. Under the tongue, really quick way to get it into the bloodstream. Glass of water, adding to cooking as flavoring. So this is a really, really good way to support the digestive system and a gentle detox, immune support. Also good for soothing the mouth and throat. So even though the capsule would still help, obviously, drinking from mouth and throat, that's really good support for the mouth. So meet the wellness wizards. Here they are. So this is lemon. This is the cleanser. So this will cleanse the body and your home as well. So a really good one to use as a natural cleaner. So when I do in-person classes, I pass around lemon, and it amazes me how many people say, oh my God, it actually smells like lemon, or tastes like lemon. I'm like, oh yes, that's because it's lemon. This is how it should smell. This is how it should taste. It shouldn't be that chemically lemony smell you get in, I don't know, floor cleaner. This one I add to my water in the morning. I love to run this one through my hair. It's a nice gentle one for kids to use when they've got like snotty congestion. You can just rub it down their spine and on their feet. Another food flavoring if you like to make your own salad dressings. That's a really good degreaser, sticky stuff remover. I've also used it in my stain remover. Just a few drops with white vinegar. Spray it on the stain, wash it normally, and then just stick it in the sun after, and then the stain's gone. Lemon's great. So then there's lavender. So lavender is calming for everything, your mind, your body, your skin, anything like that. Just calms everything down. Good for sunburn. You can put it in, make your own after sun, or put it into the bath and soothe yourself that way with Epsom salts. Add it to dryables so that your washing smells like lavender. Really good one to diffuse overnight. Drop onto your pillows. I use a whole bottle of lavender a month because I use it all over. All of our pillows drop each night. Diffuse it as well. Might add it to my bath. Very versatile oil. I also get really itchy chilblains sometimes, so I add a little bit of lavender just to soothe the inflammation down there. similar to the sunburn. Yeah, and lavender's a really nice one to use with children as well. You can do like a baby massage with lavender. It's a really nice gentle one to put on their jaws when they get that teething pain or even earache around the ears. Peppermint, the refresher. So this is really cooling, as you could probably imagine. So this one's really good for any mouth things you want to make. So like toothpaste or mouthwash, oil pulling if you try that. Also good for tension. So just cools down like any head tension from like screen use, eye strain. Peppermint's really good for that one. Before and after working out, just to use down the muscles when you're overheating. In the summer, it's really nice to make a cooling spray with peppermint. Just add a little bit of witch hazel water and then peppermint, and just cool yourself down. Or just simply putting a few drops in your hand and then just rubbing it behind your neck. I did that earlier, that was lovely. And digestive issues, you can pop that into a drink after a heavy meal, or just rub with some carrot oil onto the stomach as well. And then baking. So this one's a flavouring oil too, so you can add it to baking if you like the taste of peppermint too. I will say that 1 drop of peppermint oil is the equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So it gives you an idea of how strong this one smells. So if you need a wake up, have a drop of peppermint in your hands and then deep breathe in with peppermint, and that will really wake up all the senses and get you going. So it's really a good one for like in the afternoon when you got that afternoon slump. Whip out the peppermint. Also a really good one for kiddies if they fall over and they've got that shock. You can distract them with a bit of peppermint on the back of their neck, or even onto their back. It just distracts them, cools them down a little bit. It really works well. Again, just cooling the body down. So this is also good when they get that feverish feeling when they're unwell. So again, up and down the spine, on their feet as well. Tea tree. So tea tree is a purifier. This one is much loved at my house. So this one's really good for like scalp and hair. Again, with that itchiness with my chilblains, I'll use tea tree and lavender together. So tea tree is very good for like the itchy, uncomfortable feeling, and then the lavender will have the calm. So they work quite well together. Also a good one for cleaning. So you can add those to your cleaning products. And yeah, skin, hair and nails. You can add it to your just nail bed after you get out of the shower. And if you've got spots, you can directly put it where you need to. And this one, yeah, it's a really good antibacterial, lovely one to have in the bathroom, and just generally freshen the air too. Oregano. Oregano is the destroyer, and it's a really powerful one. It might not be one that you reach for to make your house smell nice, but it's really important to have it in this top 10, because when you need it, you'll be glad it's there. So let me explain. Oregano is a really powerful antibacterial. So when I'm feeling unwell, I will have a drop of oregano with a little bit of olive oil as well, because this one's hot. It's quite spicy. So it will have a burning sensation if you use it neat. So you have to be quite careful with oregano, but that's because it's just so powerful. So if I've got like a scratchy throat, I'll have the oregano and the olive oil together in a shot glass of water, swish around the olive oil in my mouth and chug. And that just nips anything in the bud that I've got going on. For kiddies, you can like make a roller, diluted roller, and just put that onto their feet, or onto their throat if that's something really quite like into feeling unwell. But you just want to be careful with this one with younger children because it's quite strong. So you want to stick to the bottoms of the feet if they're younger. But yeah, again, you can use this one as a food flavoring. You would just only use like a toothpick amount rather than a full drop. Just dip the toothpick in and then swish that into your meal. Yeah. Yeah, and again, good for cleaning because that antibacterial properties. And then frankincense. This is the healer. So if in doubt, frank it out, is what we say. So if you're not sure what oil to use, frankincense will really help you in a good way. Anyway, so this one's really good for skin. So this was a really nice one on my C-section scar. Anything like that, sunspots, wrinkles, anything just helps purify the skin. Good one for meditation as well, anxiety, anxiety and just stress related, just a drop under your tongue. It also affects every cell in the body, so it will bring all your cells into balance. Really powerful one. Frankincense also enhances other oils. So when you pair it with, say, lavender, it will enhance the lavender effects. It's like a driver into the body. It's a good one to pair with other oils. So air is good for anything congesting. So this is the clearer. Good for like steam bowls. You can make shower melts with air. Think of it like Vicks. So this is peppermint, eucalyptus, tea tree, lemon, cardamom, raven sour, and laurel leaf. The raven sour in it really comes out for me. It's a lovely smell. It's like a grassy, like a sweet grass smell. It's lovely. I love to diffuse this one. It's not harsh. If you pair it with lavender, really good for snoring because it just clears that airways and you just rub it on whoever's snoring's chest. Really good one, like the peppermint, to wear on a workout just to support that breathing. And then diffusing this one throughout the night when you're feeling a bit congested. Can't say that word tonight. You can pop it onto cotton balls and have that like little passive diffuser. Zengest. So Zengest is our digestive blend. This is the secular. So this is a blend of ginger, fennel, coriander, cardamom, star anise, caraway, and peppermint. This one for me isn't my favorite tasting or smelling. I don't mind the smell, but the taste of this one I don't particularly like. I know people that have this one in their water every morning if they've got digestive complaints. I will use this one topically a lot on my nearly 5-year-old when he's having toilet issues. If you're going too often or not enough, it's an adaptogen, so it will adapt to what you need, which I think is amazing. You don't have to worry about one or the other. It will just bring everything into balance, and it works really fast as well. You will just, the quickest way is internally. So I just do a dab on my tongue if I need to take it internally, or you can have it in your water. That's quite a lot to jog. Even my 4-year-old will have this one. Just dab onto my finger or his finger, and just have a little lick of the oil of that one, and it will work in about 20 minutes or so. So good for bloating. Travel sickness. Again, you can use, like food or drink if you like the taste of. It's like sambuca. If you've ever tried that, it smells like, it tastes like that. But yeah, really good for anything stomach related. Oh, and also because I don't like the taste of this one, I will have it in a capsule. And then there's the protector. So this is the oil that got me into doTERRA. This is your protective blend for anything related to the immune system. So this is a blend of cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and wild orange. This one can be taken internally. So you can make little baking. I know people do immune system crumbles. It's like a spicy, nice taste. You can soak some apple into water with On Guard, make it a nice immune boosting snack. You can make some cookies with it. Quite a nice warm, it smells like Christmas. I diffuse this one in the winter just because it'll kill anything going around in the air. I've got a party this weekend, so I'll probably be diffusing On Guard before and after. Also a good one to make hand sanitizer with. Also, the whole home cleaning range is all On Guard. My laundry detergent is On Guard, my floor cleaners On Guard. Also, because of the clove, it's very good for oral health, so you can make toothpaste with it. This one must be diluted because of the cinnamon and clove. They are hot oils. So you can still use them with children, just needs to be heavily diluted, and just stick to the feet because that's quite a mild place to put the oil. Another good idea is to just put it onto your throat along with some lemon or some oregano just to soothe the throat in that way too. Deep Blue. So this is a soother, and this is topically only. This is not internally. You can diffuse it, but not many people do because it's more for muscles and tension. So this consists of Japanese mint, copaiba, bergamot mint, tea tree, blue tansy, Spanish rosemary, star anise, peppermint, eucalyptus, helichrysum, wintergreen, and blue chamomile. There's quite a lot packed into this 5 ml bottle. It does come out blue, which is quite cool. Helichrysums are a really good one to repair muscles and skin complaints. Helichrysum on its own is one I use for like any cuts, bruises, anything like that. So it really works well with these other oils just to soothe tension. This is my go-to when I have a headache because my headache's usually just been having a long day or just extra tension there. And also it's been a lifesaver from backache because when I was pregnant with my firstborn, Miles, I didn't have the oils and my back was in agony. I used to get up in the night and walk around. But then second time I had Deep Blue, and it was really nice to have it because that backache is just insane. Also cramp. I used to get cramp so bad in my legs, and Deep Blue just soothes that down really quickly. I had some Deep Blue already diluted on my bedside table, and I quickly put that onto my legs when I was getting restless legs in the night. Also a really lovely one to have in the bath with Epsom salts. I know some of you had samples of Deep Blue, so it'd be good to hear your results from that. Yeah, Deep Blue is great. So you can, of course, combine the power to get maximum benefits. So there's a couple of little recipes here. So you've got lemon, lavender, and peppermint. This is really good for like that seasonal threats, like the sneezing and the coughing in particular times of the year. So however that comes up for you, it's good to use this one ahead of time to get your body naturally getting used to these oils to help you get through that sort of season. So you can make rollers, you can apply to chest, you can breathe in from palms, you can make little nasal inhalers with these oils. And it's good to take these as veggie capsules internally throughout that time where you're getting symptoms. Frankincense and lavender. So these two are really good for anxious feelings. You can combine a diffuser. Again, in the veggie capsules, in a roller, breathe in from palms, and again, nasal inhaler. And then combine air and lavender is the snoring and peaceful sleep one. So this one's a good one to put on your chest, and then there's a diffuser. But you can just have a little experiment, make your own things to depending on what you need. So this is just a little video. You will have to turn your sound up probably to the highest just so you can hear it. It's just a little video about oregano and tea tree and how it works as a natural antibiotic. Hopefully you can hear this. Oh, sorry. That's me just fiddling. There you go. So that's a really cool little video there. Just shows you how it works as an antibiotic. So that brings me on to my next slide. So this is flume. So this is my serious immune support bomb. So with my clients, I always get them to straight away make flume for everybody in their family. So you can make it slightly diluted for kids. We've got one like a younger child, so I just do 1 drop of all of them in a roller bottle. For the younger babies, whatever you like, and the older kids can have 2, 1 or 2, depending on what you're happy with. You might only want to use the on guard. But yeah, these combinations are really great. So yeah, for adults, 5 drops of each of oregano and frankincense, and then 10 drops each of lemon, on guard and tea tree, and then you just fill the roller bottle with carrot oil. And then I just carry this around in my bag, and then I'll apply it to my chest, pulse points, throat, and then soles of feet in the morning. Or if somebody else is ill and I'm around them, then I can just apply a flume. I can also take this as veggie capsules. If you're already unwell, you can take them 2 to 3 times a day for up to 10 days. So this is just a little price per drop to give you an idea of how much you're sort of spending per drop. So got some examples that I've made up for Silent Night Sleep, 50p, for 2 drops of air and lavender. And then you've got Soothe Sore Throat, 21p, Ease Aches and Pains, 87p, Beat Hay Fever Sniffles, 58p, and Natural Antibiotic, 40p, 42p. So how to get these oils into your home. So there's a couple of offers at the moment. There's a personal offer from me that is free Brave and Wild Orange with any kit at all, because this is personally from me, being my client. So Brave is a kids blend. This is a Courage blend. It's a really lovely sweet one. It's quite mild, but it's a lovely smell, and it's just for feelings of bravery and courage. It's a lovely one for adults and children, even if you're just using it as a perfume. Wild Orange is also a good one for like emotions, under the tongue, just brings up, boosts your mood, good flavouring as well. So yeah, the same oils that we've gone through today, these 2 kits have the same oils. It's just the Family Essentials kit has 5 meal size bottles for 156.50, and then the Home Essentials kit is 278.50, so less than double. And then you've got 3 times the oil, so that's 15 ml bottles, except Deep Blue, which is always 5 ml. And you've got a diffuser with that one as well. And in at the moment, doTERRA are doing a little portable motion detection diffuser, so it's waterless as well. I'll show you at the end, my one. But yeah, you just put the oil on the top of the bubble diffuser, and it just mists out waterless drops of the oil. That's a really nice one for the bathroom, or like hallways where there's no plug sockets for diffusers. And there's another couple of kits that I'll just mention because the kids collection is the cheaper kit at 126.25, and that's just pre-diluted rollers that are more suited for kids and a lot milder. So if you're more focusing on children, that's a good one to go for, and you can also add bits of oils if you need to as well, with the starter. And then there's Aroma Touch Diffused, which is also a lovely kit. So that's got carrier oil in there as well, and a diffuser that's got slightly different oils. It's got more for massage, less for natural health. So it's more focusing on emotions and massaging. I will just mention that with the Pebble offer, so I'm giving away the Brave and the Wild Orange, whatever kit you choose. But the Bubble, I keep getting confused with Pebble and Bubble. Bubble diffuser is free over a certain amount. So if you got wanted to get the Family Essentials kit, and if you just added on a £15 coconut oil, you will get the Pebble diffuser, Bubble diffuser. That's gonna be my bane. The Bubble diffuser with that as well. But if there's too much to look at right now, we can always chat privately on your options. And you can obviously get oils individually as well. But with an account with me, so all my customers have access to the 10-day on-demand training program. So you can come and go with this one, just learn everything you need to know about the oils, some recipes. Yeah, so oil camp's a really good one to get started with. Yeah, you can access that in your own time. You have the free access to the VIP group as well. So this is on Facebook. So this has loads of resources, ebooks, masterclasses, and you've got 3 months free trial from Wellness Library too. So it's on your phone and you can just look up like a reference book on an app. And it's got useful websites and links too. We also do weekly customer Zoom calls. So we do like topics on, so this week we are doing like gut health, but we've done pets, we've done green cleaning, menopause, children's health, all sorts. A lot about emotions too. And these are always recorded and stored in the VIP group, so you have access to them all the time. And then with me personally, you get access to 25% off all of the products for a year, and it's just rolls on. So you can just come and go as you wish and get it at wholesale price. And you will get a new member induction. So if you're feeling like you don't know what in the world to do with these new oils, we have a 1 hour one-to-one. We go through your needs. If you're close to me, we can have it in person, or we can go and jump on Zoom for an hour. You also get a welcome pack, so little help with things like some veggie caps to get you started, some little samples of the supplements like the collagen and the vitamins, minerals, greens, probiotics. So do a little sample pack for you for that, and some literature so you can get like information on babies, first aid, all of that to get you going, something to get started on. And then you've got that access to our loyalty rewards program, which allows you, when you do repeat orders, you can get points, you get products, and shipping all free. There you go. So thank you for watching. If you're not already following me, my handles, you've got Facebook, Instagram, or you can email me as well. The QR code on the screen is my Facebook group, so that's where I am most of the time, in my Facebook group. But yeah, you can contact me however you wish if you need any more assistance. And I will stop the recording if I can. No, that's share. There we go. There we go.